Hello, this is Gary, KE7UIA. I am going to describe how to use winlink and attach a form to it. To begin with, I would like to introduce to you my little home project here. This is how I want to connect or use my emergency communications. I have here a Raspberry Pi in a case with a monitor, and of course my Raspberry Pi uses Linux, so the programs I'm going to be using are Linux based. Along with my Raspberry Pi, I have a keyboard. Here's my keyboard and a mouse, and so it's just like what I'm going to try to describe you here. Now, this is my Windows client. It's based on a browser and has all the features that the WinLink Express has that you use on the Windows. But since I'm going to try to put this on my Raspberry Pi, I'm going to be using the Linux version of these applications. To make a connection, of course, I come up here to Actions and I click Connect, and then of course I choose Telnet, which fills in all these details. Then I click Connect, and you can see down there at the bottom there's the scrolling of everything, and it does look like I have an email. And I have an email from Matthew in American Fork, KL7KUY. That's along with our WinLink nets. Now, the way I compose an email is I come in here and I click on Compose. And if I were to address this, I'm going to address this to myself. So I'm going to say, doesn't make sense to send one to myself, but I'm going to do it anyway. And here is, I'm going to add a form here. So here's a test of forms. Whoop, didn't want to do that. Inbox, outbox. Whew. All right, so now I have to, well, I didn't finish my email, so I'm going to start over again. I'm going to send one to myself. Here's my subject. And in the body here is now the way that I get my forms is I come down here on the new message form and I click on templates, and then here are all of the forms that are available. These are actually just classifications. So I'm going to open up general forms, and here are many forms that others have already created. The one I would like to try to use today is called Bulletin. So when I open up the bulletin form, it opens up another tab here. You can see the second tab on my browser. And so, I don't know what that one's for. So I'm going to say this one's for Gary. The bulletin number, I'm going to say bulletin number 2. And who's it from? I'm going to say my favorite Martian. I can click on the time here, and it suggests that it's 10:47. So I'm going to click OK, and that data filled in. My subject line is a test of forms, and I'm going to click the priority message here, which is just information, and then I'm going to add my form. So I don't even know if I spelled that right. The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain. Now, when I submit this form, I can actually save the data that I've added here for later on, or I could submit it, or I can just blank everything out. So right now I'm going to click on Submit, and then it says this tab will go away, and all the information will be added to the form. And so here is the information that I've added to my form. So now I'm just going to post that, and you can see that that is now in my outbox. I've sent several different items here. Here's my inbox. I'm going to send it here's my outbox. Now I'm going to call up the mailman with my connection and I'm going to send it. And that's actually how you add a form or attach a form with Pat, which is a WinLink client. I'm going to wait a few minutes to see if I can receive that form. Connect. I'm going to connect here again. And I haven't received my form yet, but that's how we can send a form, and that's what I would like to introduce to you today. So thank you.